Okay. First subject is why do parents play favoritism? Now, I'm going to say this. I only have one child, so I really can't speak on this much, but I don't know. Why do parents play favoritism? That is one of the topics, and whoever want to talk, well, let's talk.
Well, let me go real quick because I don't
Go ahead.
have that. I don't. I have one child, one and only, and I stand on that. So she gonna always be the favorite. So I don't know, one and done. My mother had three children. I don't feel like she played favoritism, but I think my sister feels differently about that. But I can't really speak on it. I don't agree with somebody playing favoritism. You can't do them kids like that. That mess kids up. So, but I got one. I don't feel like I was a favorite child, so I can't really speak on that.
Sasha, what you got?
I don't think it's. I don't know if it's favoritism. Some people might, but each one of my kids needs something different from me. So you give what they need as the mother. You give whatever it is. One of my kids, they constantly, still to this day, needs to cuddle. So he's my cuddling child. So he's real lovable. He's huggable. We cuddle. You know what I'm saying? So they my kids say he's my favorite because we cuddle. No, he's not. He's my headache. But he needed more love than all the rest of them did. He needed more personal time. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just what the kid needs. You know what I'm saying? Each kid needs something different. So you got to pull. And when you got, when you got more than one, it's your time is spared differently. You know what I'm saying? So you can't give all of you to all of them all at one time. One gotta go to football practice. One's getting suspended from school. One's getting caught at the girl's house. I mean, it's always something. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's favoritism. It's just you gotta know your kids. You gotta know yourself. And each kid needs something different from each. They just need something different. Some people do have favoritism, but I don't. I just give what I know my kid needs. So if that's favoritism, then some of them is mad, and then they just be mad because some of them needs more cussing out than other ones. I got one, that's all I can possibly do all day. Why the hell did you just do that? You know better. Why? So, you know what I'm saying? One of them I ain't never cussed at a day in his life. So, that's just one. All the rest of them then got, yeah. So, I mean, yeah.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Like when you explain it like that, like I get that. It's not, well, for some parents be having favorites for real, but I don't know. But I think that the way that you explain that makes complete sense because we're all different and we all need different things. And maybe I don't need things. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I mean, some kids, one of my kids, I can send, just let them go out of town and never have to
Yeah,
worry about nothing in my life. The other ones,
yeah,
I'll be like, you ain't going there. No,
yeah,
you
yeah,
grown as hell, but I bet you will not. How far? You only allowed to go 2.5 hours from me. Because I'm not getting into my car to drive 8 hours. I'm not going to be copping a flight because you always doing something. So no, you got to stay close. So, I mean, it just depends on the kids and it just depends on the parents too. Because like with each one of your kids, communication is always good. So my kids know, you know what I'm saying? My kids would be like period. Like when I was down and I didn't have nothing to give to none of them, all my kids came to me and they said, hey, my youngest, he don't know you struggling. So take all of our gifts and all of that stuff and you give it to him. We seen struggle. He ain't never seen me struggle. So we don't want him to know that mom struggles. We want him to know what he sees. Mom got this, that dad's gone. So you know what I'm saying? It's just different for each kid. So he don't never know that mom, I've never said no to him. So he doesn't know. You know what I'm saying? When we didn't have, they made sure that he didn't know that we didn't have. So you know what I'm saying? It just depends on just the people and what you tell your kids. Listen here, y'all know I smoke Newports and y'all know this. And if you don't want to die, don't ask me for nothing today because I'm going to buy this pack of cigarettes before I help you out. So what do you want from me? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It just depends. And each kid is totally different. And it just depends on how you survive. Just if you keep it real with your kids will know you and they'll keep it real with you. And that's just the bottom line. If you honest and control. But I do know one of my aunts, she got favoritism. She got favoritism because she's still with the last set of kids' dads. The first set of kids, she wasn't with their dad. So, you know what I'm saying? She treated them differently. I've seen that. but I don't do that. I treat them accordingly to what they need from me.
So in conclusion,
Don't favoritism because they grow up and you're still gonna be pissed at the end of the day. So just be, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not perfect and you're not perfect neither, and it doesn't come with a rule book. This shit ain't scripted. Being a mom, making mistakes, and you growing up, especially if you started having them ones, you know what I'm saying, young, like, out there being fast and shit. You know them little rollies is your rollies. So while you was figuring out life, they was figuring out life right along with you. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just be mindful and pay attention. So if you see that one of your kids, but you gotta pay attention to your kids. It ain't even favoritism at this point. Sometimes it's just not paying attention. If your kid was an active kid, and then all of a sudden your kid is in their bedroom all day long paying attention, like that ain't favoritism. That's just like you paying your, like you can't mix the school all the different things and be like, oh, this is this. Oh, you did this, that. No, that ain't how that goes. This is real life. Parenting comes with a rule book, and if you succeed at it, congratulations. If you get it good, then you get it good. If you get it fucked up, then that's just the lane that God made for you. I got a whole bunch of, yeah. So I'm gonna stick to my lane and rolling with the punches, and that's it. That's all.
period. You got it in conclusion, Brittany? Okay. All right, next subject. Okay. All right, so we got learning that it's not always your time to shine. How do you handle that? It ain't. I'll start it off. It ain't everybody's time. Everybody has a time. God got a different script for everybody, and your time is not my time, and my time is not your time. So my thing with that is don't look at nobody else's blessings because you never know how long it took them to get to wherever it is that they was asking for, or how long it came to them. All you can do is be happy for an individual. And if you can't be happy, just don't even say nothing. Don't even have no negative thoughts because all you're doing is blocking your own blessings when you talk negative and all that. So I say this to say everybody has their season. You see what I'm saying? They have their season. You just have to wait until it's your time. You got to continue to keep the faith. You got to keep pushing forward. And, you can't just look over here and be like, oh, dang, they did this. They did this. They bought a home. Oh, they got a car. You don't know how long it took them to get to where they are. So I'll say that to say, don't look at that. You just stay focused on what you're supposed to stay focused on so you can get your blessing. Yeah, because anytime you talk down on somebody else and you looking at judgment and envious, you pushing your own blessing black. And that's all I'm going to say about that one. Go ahead, Brittany. Go ahead.
Um, yeah, so I agree with you. I agree that, you have to understand that things happen when it's supposed to. It's not your time. How can you not be happy for someone else? I feel like if you can't celebrate other people, and their wins, especially those close to you, um, you're blocking your own blessings, right? But then at the same time, when you're going through something and you see like the sun is shining on others and it's just all rain on you, it's hard. Like, it's hard to not to be envious because I've gone through some shit and I'ma still clap and scream and be happy for my people who got good stuff going on for them. But at the same time, it's like, damn, when the rain gonna stop? When the sun gonna come out for me? But what I've learned is even when it's bad, it's still good because it's all God, right? Even when it's bad, it could always be worse. I'd have been through, I feel like hell, but even being able to feel that you're going through hell is a blessing in itself because I could not be here, right? And even through like all of the different things that I've gone through that I feel like was hard, other people have gone through worse. And at least is I feel like if you try to learn as you're going through, I just truly feel that anytime we're going through stuff, it's a reason for it. Even if we don't feel like we deserve to go through like some of the hell, it's the reason like the test that we go through will help somebody else. Like our testimonies are to help others, like because you should be learning as you're going through this hell, like, and then once you do, if it just help one person, then it was worth all of that, right? But sometimes going through it, we don't see that. It's just like, damn, I'm a good person. Cause I be saying that, no lie. Like, I'm a good person. Like, what? I don't do people bad. I don't backstab. Like, I don't treat people bad. Like, why I'm going through all this? Like, I'd be like, hey, guy, what's up? Let's talk. Cause I'm mad at you right now. Like, why? Like, why do I continue to go through storm after storm after storm? But I ain't never got no answer, so I don't know. But I do feel like we go through to grow through it, and you have to be able to. I don't know. I just have never been in a position where I haven't been able to be happy for someone, even when I'm going through. So I can't really say like why I think we need somebody who just ain't been able to be happy because of whatever. But like I done had days, baby, days, weeks. I've been going through a storm for years now, and I'm like, man, but I just try my best to find the good in everything. Even when I be like, man, I'm sick of this shit. I said, like, okay, God, well, let's look at the positive in this. I'm healthy. My child is healthy. We still being blessed. I still can go to work. You just have to find the good because there's always good, even when it's bad. Like, even when you're going through it, you have to find the good in it, or you just gonna sit and you gonna wallow in it, and you're not gonna ever. I feel like you block learning what you're going through when you just sit. I feel like you could be mad, you could be upset, but you just can't wallow in that shit. You gotta find a way to shake it. I don't got the answers. I don't know. I just keep moving. That's what I do. Like I just try not to think too hard on it. I just be like, all right, here it come again. Here goes something else. I'm sick of this shit. I just said this week, man. I'm so tired of this shit. Literally, just said it. But then what do? Like you just gotta keep it moving. Cause what you gonna do? Sit around and be mad and not be happy for nobody and just be angry? Like you can't do that. Yes. So I don't know. You have to be happy for others, and you have to praise your way through everything, even those storms. You just gotta push through. And I feel like as long as you just keep pushing, like we gonna come out of it. Like it won't be like this always. That's what I tell myself. It won't be like this always. Things gonna get better. And the fact that you can even feel that you're going through, like that's just a sign that God is still with you. And we just have to try to pray our way through these hard times. That's it.
What you got, Tosh?
Life is a lesson. It's a big testimony of lessons. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of lessons. But what you do with the lessons is upon your bounce back is important because you're supposed to learn. It's life. It's supposed to be hard. It's life. You're supposed to go through heartbreaks. You're supposed to go through bad times. You're supposed to go through some shit because it's life. And if you don't experience life, then how you gonna be able to teach it? How you gonna be able to talk about it? You got to experience the good and the bad. You supposed to. Yes, do your season last longer than other people's season? Yes, it's your storm. You know what I'm saying? How can you preach to somebody else about, oh, girl, I know you can make it through this because I made it through. You know what I'm saying? So if your storm is messed up and it's a bad storm, it's supposed to be. You supposed to learn from it. It's life lessons. Nobody said that you was going to be born and you wasn't going to experience hard times, rough times, heartbreak, backstabbing, losing jobs, losing houses, just like everything. You supposed to go. And one thing about it, if you know anything about God, God is a vengeful God. So his ass whooping is the best ass whooping you can get because he'll leave you out there for a long time. For a long, long time. He say, I told you to pay attention. I told you to be obedient and you didn't. He'll come back and swing at you. You ain't got to worry about Paul Jones beating you up because God gonna leave you in the wilderness, and that butt whipping from God can't no man give you that type of butt whipping because you have no understanding for me. You don't understand nothing. Like, why is this happening to me? Because you didn't pay attention. So like we get beat up all the time. But when he comes through and he saves the day and he makes it all right from you, honey, that's a blessing in disguise. So, are we supposed to go through bad times? Yes. Are you supposed to be able to enjoy somebody else's fruits? Yes. Do you understand? No. Could you see it? Are you always humble? No. We're human. This is life. It is unscripted and it comes with no answers. I can call V and be like, well, What, huh? She be like, no. Oh, okay. What'd you think? No. Oh, okay, well, let's pray. I'll send you a church song. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Something on the ordinaries of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's supposed to be rough. It's life. It's not supposed to be easy. If somebody had an easy life, then guess what? I don't want an opinion. I don't want to talk. I don't want to do nothing with that person because they don't understand anything about nothing because they had it too good. And I don't know a person who has had it that good. So you're supposed to life lessons. It just depends on your bounce back, what you do with it. That's all I have to say.
So in conclusion, Brittany.
In conclusion, I think you have to just pray your way through it all. Just know that it could always be worse. Um, and just try to remain positive through everything. Just be grateful that you even going through because there's people 6 feet under. They're not going through nothing. So the fact that you're going through just means that He has something in store for you, and it's something you're supposed to be learning to help somebody else.
In conclusion, Tasha.
As long as you got today, you can always make a do-over. It's when you ain't here that you can't. So take your today and make it better than your yesterday. Take your this second, make it better than your last second. That's all I can say because that here today, gone today, that's real life. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you got to do-over, do it over right. Is it going to be messy and you going to make mistakes? Hell yeah. Make them. Live by it. Do by it. Do better with it. That's all.
Hey, everybody. You want to jump on this topic right quick?
What's the topic? I just catching it.
Your air too loud though. You're gonna have to probably cut it off. Yeah.
Okay, learning that it's not always your time to shine and how to use it.
Now, I'll go to the next one.
Okay. And my conclusion, in conclusion, is just be grateful for where you are in life. Period. Be grateful. Like Brittany said, you can be 6 feet under. And you got to understand, even if you are going through a storm, a trial, or tribulation, there's somebody going through something worse. If you got a roof over your head, be grateful for that. It may not be the house that you want. You just be grateful for where you are in your life, period, and leave it there. And then celebrate. And if you can't celebrate, keep your mouth out, people. Because all you're doing is backing your blessings up. And that's my in conclusion to that. Next subject. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Can social media ruin your relationship?
Mm.
You want to get on this topic? Who's taking it? Somebody take it.
Go
I
ahead,
go
Lena.
first.
There you go.
I go first. It can if you let it. Me personally, I'm not the type for social media. But I mean, it depends on where your insecurities are. If you're insecure about your man or your woman being on social media and stuff, y'all need to have that conversation. But like I said, with me, I really don't care about social media. You know, people gonna do what they want to do, regardless if you like it or not. So, but yes, it can ruin your relationship if you let it. That's it.
Come on, Tasha. Can social media ruin your relationships?
Hell no, social media done got me 27 fucking relationships. I don't know what y'all talking about. Shit. Social media's been damn good to me. It's been real good. That's all I can say. Make it sing some shit. You want me to read you my poetry I woke up to this morning? I'm just saying, social media's in my relationship's been good. I'm just saying, I'm getting green passes around here. So I don't know what you're talking about. It's been round of applause happy for me. So I'm just saying, shit, keep on social media. I'm just saying, let's go. I'm happy.
This lady.
Brittany, go ahead.
I don't think social media can ruin your relationship. I think people ruin relationships. It don't matter if it's social media, if you're going to the grocery store, if you're going to work, if you don't give a fuck about your partner and you ain't no honest, loyal motherfucker, it don't matter where you at. It don't matter what you have access to. You're going to do what you want to do, and that's just it. People use, no. People use social media as a way to like be sneaky and send messages and do, yes. To be sneaky and do certain things, but that's what they doing anyway. Like social media ain't give you the door to just, now I'm gonna start cheating because I see all these beautiful people on social. It's people everywhere. You a dirty dog and a cheating motherfucker anyway. It ain't got shit to do with social media. You just a low down motherfucker. And that's just it. Like, because there are good people who love social media and they on there all the time and they still gonna be loyal to that man or their woman or whoever their significant other is, no matter what they show. Cause yeah, people look good, the grass be green, and that grass be fake as hell. Like people have to realize what you see ain't always it. Like you may see, oh, she's cute, she's pretty, and she crazy little motherfucker with a whole bunch of demons fighting a whole bunch of battles, right? So if you don't love and appreciate the person that you're with and value your relationship, social media or not, you gonna drift off and you gonna do something. And that's just it. Like people like to blame social media, and I just feel like that's bullshit. If you're gonna cheat no matter what. And that's it. No matter what. Dirty lying dog. I'm not speaking from personal experience. Maybe I am. I'm not bitter about it, but I'm just being honest. Because a motherfucker gonna cheat regardless. If that's what they want to do, it don't matter how good you are. Let's talk about it. It don't matter how good you are in every aspect. If somebody don't value you or they got their own demons they fighting and they done been through some things and they ain't healed from it, they gonna go on and go searching for something else to fulfill whatever that void is that they have in their life. It don't matter how good you do them in every area, not just sexually. It just don't matter. If a person is fucked up and is selfish and they don't care, or again got demons and they battling some shit, they gonna dog you because that's just what they are. They gonna do it, and it don't matter. Social media. I'm telling you, grocery store, gas station. It don't matter where you go. Y'all gotta stop blaming social media for shit. People ain't shit in real life before social media came. People was cheating before social media. Like social media ain't did it. People be blaming social media for shit. It's about the person. Social media ain't made me no different. I'm the same motherfucker on and off this bitch. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. And if I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna be committed. And if you ain't doing me right, I'm gonna tell you you ain't doing me right and you gotta go left. But everybody not like that. But I ain't gonna blame social media. Ever. No. I'm done.
I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly. If you a hoe, you just gonna be a hoe. Period. And if that's what you choose to do, you choose to cheat. That's a choice. And I'm like Brittany, you gonna cheat irregardless. Social media is just social media. It's just another outlet, another area for you to come cheat at. So I totally agree with you. And I feel like people need to have conversations. Like if you really get off into this social media thing as a content creator, you need to have that conversation with your significant other. You know what I'm saying? And once you guys agree on it, and it shouldn't be no issue. As long as you have respect, as long as you have timing, as long as the social media ain't coming before your family, you got this shit balanced out, you are right. But if you get on this thing and you think this is the world, this is the life and all of that, this is not what it is. Your real life before you came to TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, wherever, before you came on anything, you had a life or you had a significant other and you had them damn kids. So you still have to make sure that you have all that shit balanced before you get to messing around on this social media. So I just want y'all to know that part. But yeah, I feel like a motherfucker, if you a hoe, you gonna be a hoe irregardless. Period. So it's not social media. So in conclusion, Tosh.
I'm just saying, try the fucking app is all I'm gonna say. It does miracles. You can be a bitchy bitch tomorrow, fuck with me. You'll be a happy bitch tonight. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm just saying. Try it. I'm just be happy. Social media is not bad. It's what you make of it. Look, V, successful shit. I'm smiling and busting up all night long on the app. Which is shit. Brittany getting there. We all happy. We all on this motherfucking app. So let's do shit. Be happy. Shit. Social media doesn't make you cheat. It's just the person you are. Brittany said it right. If you're a low down dirty fucking bastard, you're gonna be a low down dirty bastard at Target, at Kroger's. You know what I'm saying? At the hole in the wall. You're going to be wherever you're going to be doing what you doing. The social media ain't got shit to do with that. We ain't got to be making no excuses to be raggedy. If that's what you is, that's just what you is. Just because somebody on the app doing what they doing, guess what? When they off the app, you still going to be raggedy. So what difference does it make? Don't give them a headache because they getting some relief. They finding new friends. They building themselves up and not arguing or being worried about you coming home at 5 o'clock in the morning. Be happy. Because she could have burnt your shit up like she used to do. Now she ain't. Because she on the app. So some of y'all arguing about social media is really letting you stay around the good person that you got because she could have put your ass out. But because she was over there at the bar and was drunk and hungover partying with us, she didn't burn your shit up. She didn't go bust your window out. She was over there talking shit with us. You know what I'm saying? So, some social medias is helping you motherfuckers stay around a little bit longer. Because, you know what I'm saying, we up there drinking and we throwing shots up in the air and shit like that. So, be happy. Leave people the fuck alone and let them. They want to be on social media. Let them be on social media. Don't use that shit as no thing for you to be a whore. Because you a whore at Target any goddamn way. Tell them, Brittany. Fucking bastard.
In conclusion, Leela. You're on mute, baby.
Oh, and now Tasha said it.
In conclusion, B.
Yeah, I said what I said. Y'all gonna quit blaming social media. If you a low down, dirty hoe ass person, that's just what it is, and you gonna cheat regardless because you ain't shit. Don't blame social media for it. These hoes be everywhere. They here for the picking. So just be single, bitch, and stop hurting people. You ain't ready to be committed. Get the fuck on. Or just communicate that and say that. Like, I want to date. I want to have a good time. But don't be like, oh, it's social media fault or you're insecure because you don't trust me. No, I don't trust you because you a dirty dog. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I don't think that was an in conclusion, but whatever. Y'all better communicate and tell the truth and stop playing with folks. That's it.
That part. And I'm going to leave that right there. I'll take out in conclusion, and that's my in conclusion as well. Period. We on to the next. Oh, what we got? Oh, this is... Why don't family members step up to take care of the elderly and their family? So you got that auntie, you got that sister, that brother. That let's just say this: they kids, but somebody else in the family is always having to do the most. And some of these, and this is reality. Some of these, the elders' kids don't even take care. Some of the grandkids are taking care. Why don't y'all take care of y'all parents? That's the question.
I'll go first because I've been there. I took care of my grandparents for over 10 years. I left school to go home and take care of my grandparents. I had an aunt that stayed right across the road, and it seemed like that's where a lot of the favoritism and stuff come in too, because it's like I'm doing for them because yeah, they wiped my ass too when I was younger. But your older kids feel like, well, since she doing for you, I ain't got to do for you. And that's not right, because they did the exact same thing for you. Hell, they had to wipe your ass and stuff. They took care of you. So why you can't take care of your grandmama and your granddaddy? Why you can't take care of your aunts and your uncles? You know, the kids. Why the grandkids got to come in and take care of the grandparents, and the kids can't do that? I don't get it. For me, that's selfish. That's selfish and jealousy and hate, which it shouldn't be, because they all in one lineage. Like, it's the children, the grandchildren. Come on now. We all got to take care of. Yeah, I've been there. Been there, done that. In which I didn't mind. I didn't mind taking care of my grandparents because I loved my grandparents. They took care of me. Right. I had no problem with that.
Right, but I'll be honest with you, as a caretaker of your family member, it gets draining on that one individual, especially when it's a lot of us. Especially when you got your kids, and then it's a lot of us, and then we still got kids, we still got a home. That it's
Right.
draining on that one individual. It takes everybody to take care of them. The people, the family, the elder, they got to go to the doctors 2 or 3 times a week. You know, bless them if they have to go to chemotherapies and all the
Right.
therapy appointments and everything. That's draining for one individual. And you
Right.
know, I've seen it happen even when my husband was sick. I had to call his kids. Hey, I need y'all help. Because at
Right.
the end of the day, you know, I got to still go to work so we can still have a home, even though he's going through chemo. It's enough of you motherfuckers. And y'all,
Right.
I need y'all to come over here. I need, you know, you don't do nothing all day. Come sit with your dad. I had to
Right.
go there. I had to go there because that shit was draining. It was stressful. I'm trying to make it money. I'm trying to figure this shit out. I didn't ask for this shit. It just happened.
Right.
You know, me being the wife, I got to do what I got to do. Even with my mom, you know what I'm saying? My siblings, my sister was in New York. She didn't even know our mother was sick. She had to come back. And then she, you know, we told her everything, what was going on. You know, but
Right.
it's draining. It's draining. Everybody needs everybody. You know, if you got a family member that's down and out, at least come check on them. At least come cook a meal or something over there. At least come clean up their room. You know, help with a shower and a bath. It's okay. Because like you said, they did it for you. They done took
Right.
your motherfucking grandkids, that your kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They done did it for you. So y'all need to remember that when you gotta, you know, they may live in with they daughter, but it's okay to go check on auntie. It's okay to check on, you know, even the caretaker. It's okay.
Right.
Auntie, you okay? What do you need? You know,
Right.
don't put all that stress on that one person. Cause then when something do happen and the shit blow up and it's time to go to the funeral, they gonna light your ass up. Cause you gonna be in there crying and clowning down there, and they
And
gonna be
and
they
see,
gonna
V,
light your ass up. Cause they don't
V,
understand what
that's another thing. That's another thing too. Like when that person passes, when the grandparents pass, the one who makes the most noise at a funeral is the one who ain't did shit the whole time that they were living. And that burns me up. Like, you could have did all you could have did while they were here, but now you want to do all this hooping and hollering and shit after they gone. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Right. That's true. So yeah, be mindful of your family members and the ones that do have elderlies or just somebody that they have to take care of. They ain't necessarily got to be elderly. Shit, it could be a child that's in a wheelchair, you know, from birth. You know what I'm saying? Check on them. Check on your family members. Real talk, and help out as much as you can. What you got, Tasha?
Well, I'm actually going through this, so you know, like in real life, and so, in the process of all was being done, you know, I'm the oldest, so when things happened in my side of the family, I had to make phone calls. Well, it's a little bit tangly on that side of the web because everybody got feelings involved. You know what I'm saying? And just because they're elder, not all elderly people done did right by the people. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to take that into mindful fucking consideration too. Just because my sibling said some shit on the phone that made me be like, what? You said what to me? Say, repeat this to who? You what? Shit I didn't even know about. So, you know what I'm saying? When it came down to our situation in my family right now. So, it's drainful. So, you know what I'm saying? And then you got to do the most. So, the most. To where it didn't drain me so bad that I can't even read a comment or turn a live on because I'm just so everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't have enough time for me. You know what I'm saying? Like something important happened to me, and now because I've been so busy minding and taking care of everybody else that I might have screwed myself over on some shit that I was like, ooh, that hurted. What was that? That because I'm trying to bend and mend and take care of everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's gonna be what it's gonna be for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You can only give so much of yourself today. You know, I'm not about to keep back. I literally had to get on my hands and my knees, and I had to release every last one of these fuckers up here in Ohio. Every last one of them, from my grandma down to my daughter. I had to release every last one of them, really place them in God's hands. I was praying. I was saying that's what I was doing, but that wasn't what I was doing, to where I gave every bit of myself. And I had nothing to pour over into not near one of them. And not near one of these fuckers up here appreciated nothing I gave. So I don't give a damn if they come from the elders, if they come down to the young people. You can only do so much. And at the end of the day, Whatever you did to people while you was younger and how you treated people, don't forget somebody gonna have to wipe your ass on the back end. So if you don't want people to do you dirty on the back end, be mindful what you do on the fucking front end, because it's gonna come back to your sorry ass on the back end. Whether you did right, treated people like shit, act like you only had one good grandkid, act like the rest of them bastards was shit, and the ones that you did the most for said fuck you and throw you off the cliff. So I don't understand what the hell be going on around these people. And you gave all of them the ones you treated like shit is the one over here. But that's just for another day. But I'm just saying, because I could talk about that shit, because that be some dirty shit. All of these motherfuckers you made sure had good Christmases and you was cooking some shit for, you was being a holy ass grandmother for. Ain't near one of them raggedy bastards here. Not near one. Not near one of them motherfuckers. But the one you treated like shit, yes ma'am. But that's okay though. But don't forget that, you know what I'm saying, how you treat people. It's gonna come back on you. It might not come on you then, and then you'll be thinking about it later. Then everybody's gonna be having to repent and pray to God on it. So just be mindful how you do people. And just because a person is the elder, don't mean you gotta give your all to them. Because I don't give a damn if Mike treated me like shit when I was 6 years old. Through the time I'm 35, 46, 47, 48, I'm gonna treat Mike like he was shit at 80. Get my leg back with old people too.
Brittany, Brittany, your time.
Okay. I completely understand where Tasha is coming
Yeah,
from.
me too.
I get it. I
Me
do
too.
think that people want you to forget what they've done once they get older and sick, and that's just not like that's hard to do, right? I also think when it comes to like you caring for someone, I think that family has to communicate. Like some people may not know the depths of the illness or how hard it is on a person. If you're not communicating and saying like, "Hey, I need some help," then some people just won't know. Or some people just are not strong enough to be around to do certain things. Like people, some people can be very weak, mentally, physically, emotionally, just weak, and not be able to care for an elder um, who's very sick. It might just be too much on them. And maybe that's an excuse. I don't know. They can probably help in a different way. But I do think that everything in life is about communication. And I think that with everything, if you're caring for someone and you need help, then you need to tell them. Now, if you're telling people like, hey, I need you to help, I need you to step up and do, and they not, and this ain't no person who was a bad person that fucked over you, then you wrong, and that's just it, right? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just think that family is not what it used to be. And I think that sometimes it's just up to us to kind of keep things going and make family strong and communicate. But it just has to be everybody willing to be honest and open and communicating, no matter how it may hurt you. Like, hey, I need help. Hey, this too much on me. Hey, this killing me. You gotta help me. But people gonna do what they want to do. Is it wrong? Yeah, but it's wrong to hurt kids and do stuff too. So sometimes what be happening to people be from what they done did back in the day. I don't know. I don't know. I just I don't know. I think people need to communicate though. Like if you a caregiver and you helping out and you need help, you have to tell people. And then if they just like, no, you can't do nothing but honor that, right? I mean, you don't have no choice because you're doing it anyway. Sometimes people take advantage of the caregivers. Like I know she's gonna do it all, so whatever, right? I'm gonna just let her do it, which is wrong. Everybody can make a little time. So I don't know. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know why people do what they do.
Well, I mean, you had said, you had made a statement saying, well, some people are weaker than others, and some people can't, physically care. But if it just comes down to you going to the grocery store, I'm just saying it's simple shit. It's
Yeah, and that's why I said you can do
yeah, you
something
can
else
find
to
other
help. You can
ways.
still
Yeah,
do
I
something else.
totally agree with you on that. Cause some people, I'm not gonna leave you. I don't trust you with your own motherfucking kids. So I ain't gonna leave you with, grandma, auntie. I ain't gonna do that either. So don't worry about it. But you can go to this grocery store and go get this. You can go pick up her medicine. You can go do this and that and the other. That's what you can do. So yeah, I just think it is a touchy situation. You know what I'm saying? Because I agree with Tasha. Some people have been treated bad. And when they get adulthood, they don't even deal with that part of the family. You see what I'm saying? So and I seen Slay's comment and I heard Tasha. It's always that one that was treated the baddest. That's always there for that person. So that's always there for that individual that treated them bad. And that's 9 times out of 10. That's true. It be the one you least expect gonna take care of you. You be thinking you doing this because you paying that what you call it favoritism role. Yeah, you think my son gonna be here, my daughter gonna be here. This I know I got this and I got that. But then at the end of the day, when shit start hitting the fan, it's always that one you done wasn't expecting. So yeah, that's real shit. I've seen that also. So this is a real touchy situation, but I feel like people do need to communicate if you are taking care of a family member. And if you can't take care of the family member, you can at least go by there and just, hey, do you need some groceries? Hey, do you need to need me to go pay a bill or something? Just something. They still got to eat. They still got to get dressed. Bring her some jogging suits from Walmart. You know what I'm saying? You can do anything. Whatever. So I just feel like if you can pitch in, you need to pitch in, and if you weak, you can't take on that physical or seeing that person like that, then you can at least do the running around. I feel everybody could take a hand in that. So that's my in conclusion on that. Anybody else got an in conclusion? No, we're gonna leave it there. All right, cool. All right, let's see. What y'all want? Y'all want a softener, or do y'all want to keep going on this one? It's 12:47. I see whole time come through. Come on, whole time. You can come up before I get into this next subject. Y'all want to go south, or y'all want to come from the bucket?
I'm okay either way.
Okay, y'all okay mentally? Everybody okay mentally down there? Everybody all right? I guess so. They ain't talking to me. Shit. Am I muted? Oh, here come whole time. Okay.
No, you're not muted.
All right, cool. Here come whole time. How you doing, whole time? And thank you so much.
How y'all doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm all right. I apologize for my tardiness.
Nah, you all right. I see the message. I appreciate you for even coming and even telling me. So I appreciate that.
I'm finna put myself on mute. I'm finna grab my earbuds.
Okay, cool.
Keisha's saying, can I answer her question? I don't see no question from you, Keisha. So I don't. All I saw was I really need to know, and then can you answer my question? So TikTok might be filtering it, sweetie. I don't see your question.
Okay. I'm giving whole time a chance to. Where bucket y'all want to go to? Y'all want to lighten the mood for a minute, or y'all okay? Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Tasha, you all right up there?
I'm good.
All right, everybody good? Slay, you saying yes to lighten the mood a little bit, or what are you saying yes to? Are you good?
Because there's a few guesses on here, but I don't know.
All right, well, let's lighten the mood a little bit, because they saying back to back heavy shit.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so let's
lighten it up, baby.
Let's lighten it up just a little bit. Let's see what we got. Favorite restaurant? Anything served motherfucking tequila? I'm here 54. I look, you can't go wrong with me. As long as you got a bar in that mug, I'm up in that thing. But as far as food, I like Mexican food.
I like Mexican food too. I love me a good old margarita. But you know what else I like? I like to eat. That's the fucking problem. Okay.
That's the part.
I think my favorite restaurant right now that has been for a while is Papa Do's. I love Papa Do's. I love me some good seafood and a little spice. I'm getting old, so it give me heartburn now. But whatever. And they got some bomb drinks. Ooh, right. Everything got to have a drink. Give me a drink.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. What's yours, Tasha?
I'm for whoever makes the best drinks. I pick the restaurant upon the drink. If the drink is the shit, I'm gonna say that's the best food because the drink was the best shit. For real. I'm not even going for the food. I'm going to see what place out here makes the best drinks because I might not even be fucking hungry. You understand what I'm saying? I might just want 10 of them fucking drinks and go home, take my food home. So I'm probably not even gonna eat it. Right. And I like seafood and bread, so you know what I'm saying? That. But the drink is the most important for me. Damn the food. Make me some shit.
The comment section, y'all can answer. I'll read it right quick. I see emos and Papa Dos's bomb. I never had that. Whole time, what's your favorite restaurant?
You never had Papa Do's, D?
No.
So good.
If I said restaurant, I said something like Sticks. I like hibachi, but I'm a fan of street food. Like I like street food,
Okay.
food trucks. If y'all got them in y'all city.
Somebody said the drinks make the food taste good. Period.
And do.
Keisha said, "Yeah, I guess the question is, why is it okay to help people but still get dragged?" Who are you? Who are you? What is that? What is that? Is that your question you was asking, Brittany?
Cause I ain't got no answer, Bookie. I don't know.
Where is that on the podcast? Did I say something about? Was that a topic?
Maybe she was saying that about helping the elders.
Oh, okay.
And she's asking why do you help them and still get dragged? I don't know, babe. I don't know.
I mean, if you do
Because
stuff,
once again, that's life lessons.
And that's
That comes with life lessons.
I think that some people are just never satisfied. Some people will never see the good in what you do. Some people are going to just find fault in what you do, no matter how good of a person you may be to you. Like, you may think you're amazing and somebody may think you're a piece of shit. And that's just life and that's their opinion. Or because maybe you did something to them and they ain't got over it. Or maybe you ain't shit. I don't know. It just depends on the people. Some people find fault. They're going to look for the bad in you. I don't know, but if you know you're a good person, who gives a fuck what anybody thinks? I don't know. Fuck these people. I don't know.
What you got, Tasha? I can see that.
You can read them lips.
All right, we're going in the topic. We done lighten the mood. All right. And did nobody else tell me they food, they restaurants? They ain't want to answer. They gone to the topic, man. All right, here we go. Let's see what the next topic is. It's really raining out here, honey. It's getting down. All right. If your partner wanted you to get rid of social media, would you?
No.
Who put all this social media shit in here this week?
Yes, but no.
What'd you say, Tasha?
She said no.
No.
No, well, wait a minute.
Well,
No,
because see, we already gonna have that conversation about it from the beginning. You understand what I'm saying? It's already gonna be established. You know what I'm saying? So once again, that's that trying to change somebody's shit. If you know this is what I do, or I didn't, you know what I'm saying? So if we didn't have that conversation, and you might not agree that I should be going to the bar, then guess what? I'm going anyway. So you want to join? Come on in. We can talk about it.
Right. So.
But I ain't got to be bending over backwards for Paul, and Paul ain't shit. Paul gonna have to show me that he's worth any compromise, because Paul just got a whole bunch of wants and want to change somebody, and Paul ain't shit. Fuck that. No, hell no. Fuck Paul. We gonna stay on social media for 1,000, Alex.
Period.
I could be wrong, but that's just me.
Whole time. If your partner asked you to come off social media, would you?
No, I wouldn't do it. Just on the strength of, like, if you think it's a problem on social media and I don't do nothing, like, let me cut the corner then. You hear me? Like, so I couldn't do it. Like, I wouldn't ask nobody to come off something. That's just me.
Right.
But nah.
Brittany, if your partner asked you to come off social media, would you?
I ain't doing a bitch ass thing. But let me let me be honest. I've done it before.
Yeah.
In a previous relationship, it was let's get off social media type of thing, right? And I did it. And then guess what? That motherfucker had reactivated his page and mine was still deactivated. Guess why? Because people don't be shit. Okay? I talk this shit because I've been through this shit, okay? So motherfucker don't want me on social media because you don't want people to have access to me how you got access to these hoes, right? So because you on here doing the most, you feel like somebody gonna reach out to me and do the most with me. And because these nice young ladies was going, you thought I would too. So let me cut your access from everybody in the world. And because I was young and dumb and, doing whatever, because this is my man, and I want things to be better, then, okay, let's cut it off. Let's not do it. And then I was looking silly. I look silly a lot, but it's all good because I ain't silly no more, bitch. Oh, okay. So anyway, though. But I will say I did that, and I feel like, I wouldn't do that today. Like, we real grown, and people should be adults. Like, what I'm getting rid of social media. When you met me, I had social media. What I'm cutting it off for? Because I'm not gonna allow nobody to do nothing. I'm not gonna allow nobody to be in my inbox and doing, unless that's what I want, right? And if you're in a relationship, who play? I mean, people play all the time, but on today, I wouldn't. In the past, I did, and it was. I can speak from experience, y'all. Don't cancel y'all social media, because what you doing it for? He ain't shit. That's it.
So, if I was asked to come off social media, would I? Yes.
I know you would.
Yeah.
I know you would. For stink, cancel
For
that.
things you supposed to.
But
So when we come across things, then we might have something to talk about. But until then, fuck no.
the,
So tell
the
me
the
why you would
difference
do it.
it's a big difference because if I don't know if I'm mistaken, I think you're married, right?
No, I'm not married.
Are
I'm
you?
not even married to
Oh,
her.
I thought you was married.
No,
Oh
I'm not
yeah.
married.
Oh yeah. No, I ain't doing it just because we together. Nah, I'm not gonna be
I
able to
feel
do
you. And I respect that. But the question say if your partner, so if he's asking me to come off social media, it's for a reason. It's
I
not,
was just gonna say.
we're not petty like that. You know what I'm saying? And you understand, before TikTok, it was me and him. So you know what I'm saying? So if he ever came to me and social media was an issue for whatever reason, it's got to be something. He's not petty where you're going to be like, I just want you off social media now. If that's the case, I probably would have been off here. But in reality, the V is a little defiant. But honestly, if it was some real shit going on, and he said, "V, this ain't," yeah, fuck yeah, yeah. So that's just
it.
me.
Okay, can I say something?
Yeah,
Now this just me. I don't think social media should ever be a problem in a relationship on the strength of. I think people want you off social media because of either they doing some or it's some kind of trust. Like
that's true.
I'm me, you know what
That's
I'm saying? So if I was married and my backbone came in here like, hey, it's time to log off permanently, I'm be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not married. So I'm like, but if I was married, she still gotta come to me and talk to me like, cause me getting on social media ain't gonna fix this problem that you have. That's just me. So I'd rather fix that problem instead of you trying to, govern what I do because that's gonna be a problem to me.
yeah, I feel you. I agree with you wholeheartedly. You know, my opinion. I know my man, so he ain't gonna never ask me to come out. First of all, I know he ain't gonna never ask me to come out social media because this is my thing. If I come out social media, I'm up there fucking with him while he up there playing that game, and you ain't about to play this game either. So it'll be tit for tat. So you know what I'm saying? That's why I can easily comfortably just say, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, he'll probably never ask me to come out. He know this is my motherfucking thing. And you know what I'm saying? We ain't got no issues when it comes to no social media. We're on all platforms. So I just think, but if it was something drastic or something was going on, you just never know. It could be something personally going on, and he just be like, "Reed, just can you stay off social media for a couple of months or whatever?" And that might just have to do that just for whatever. He might be sick or something. He might not want me down here making all this motherfucking noise. That's you just have to respect the shit. So yeah, but I agree. I agree with all you guys, but he'll never ask me because I come out social media. You coming out that motherfucking PlayStation in real life. So, hey, this is my thing. That's his thing. There are bigger issues than social media. Yeah, but you know what? Whole time while you here, we talked about the topic came up. Can social media ruin your relationship? What's your response?
No, I don't think so.
We all say
I don't think social media can play a part in nobody's relationship.
okay.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, and all of us we agree with that. Brittany said if you was a, I said if you was a hoe, you was a hoe. Brittany said, Brittany, you want to run yours back?
Um,
Would you call
I
them every
don't
day?
remember.
The names
I
start.
said, yeah, because people use social media to say like, oh, that's how you have access to women and you cheat and whatever. But I feel like if you are cheating and you a low down, no good motherfucker, you're gonna be that on or off social media. You could find a woman at the grocery store walking up the street. Like if you just ain't shit and you don't honor and value your relationship, social media is not gonna change that or make it no worse. Like this is just who you are. People was cheating way before social media. So everything is about communication. And if you're not ready to be in a real relationship, just say that, because there's some women who don't want to be in a relationship either. Like, people just like to play games.
Yeah.
Not everybody, but yeah.
Let me ask this comment section. If your significant other or your spouse or your what was the name of it? What do we say? Partner. If your partner asked you to come out social media, what would y'all say? I'll give y'all about two minutes to put it up there. And Shania said no. I feel that social media has nothing to do with your relationship. That's true. Anybody else want to answer? Chandra said no. Miss Rita said no. Miss Vivian, no. Mickey said yes. CJ said no. Hell no. Miss Cash said hell no. All right. All right.
Yeah, that's a no-go for me.
Everybody has their opinion. Like I said, it's different strokes for different folks, depending on the reasoning. I'm with you, K. Marie. No, it would depend. That's where I'm at with it, because ain't nobody gonna just ask nobody to just jump off no social media for no reason. So not no grown people that got open communication. We not even playing games like that. No, it doesn't matter. Hell no. Marcia said hell no. All right.
Listen, can I?
B, you give people more benefit of the doubt than they need. Because you give people more benefit of the doubt than what they need. Just because people,
I give people a lot of chances too, more than what they need.
yeah,
I do. I got that bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But you say like everybody's not gonna be saying that they. Some people just argue because people turning on the social media. They could be just laying there and not even doing nothing and scrolling, and it's a big argument.
I know, but you know what? That's an issue behind the scene. That has nothing to do with social media. You with a motherfucker that want to control you. So you're in that situation and you dealing with that kind of stuff. You dealing with shit behind closed doors. You're running the social media to get an outlet, but you really got shit you need to handle inside your home. So if social media is a motherfucking factor, that you running here it's not solving nothing. Why are you dealing with a motherfucker that want to tell you you can't do this, you can't do that? And, I get mad every time you get on scrolling, and you women, they get mad when they see them with a hand controller in their hand. It's a bigger issue. So no, it's not. No, it's different strokes for different folks. It's a problem behind scene. It has nothing to do with social media. A real motherfucker is not gonna ask a person that got peace in their home. They not gonna just ask nobody walking the door, can you just stay off social media without it being a logical reason? No, it's something behind this going on. And it's people that got bigger issues going on. It's people that just wake up mad every day, Tasha, and just want to go the fuck off on people. But them people are choosing to live that lifestyle. They're staying. That's their problem. So you got to look at it from both ways. I ain't me giving nobody the benefit of the doubt. Shit, this is reality. There's dumb motherfuckers out here that just don't got enough love for themselves. They scared to walk away. So they'll deal with that fucking abuse. I'm not doing it. I'm not dealing with nobody about it. I'll stay by myself. So no, social media ain't never a factor over here. Go ahead. The whole time you was about to ask the question.
Nah, I was gonna say something, but I didn't want to shake that bush. Because it was something Keisha said, and I
Shake the
ain't
bush.
wanna.
Say it.
Oh, go ahead.
Shake the
It's
bush.
the podcast.
Shake the bush. We say whatever. Shake it.
I'm like this here on the strength of doing something for somebody young or old. You know what I'm saying? That don't determine nothing. I just feel like I don't do nothing for that person. If I'm gonna do something for you, it's because I would want somebody to do it for me. So if you got anything to say, good or bad in return, it really don't matter because that's what I wanted to do.
Right.
So if somebody dragging your name and you didn't help them, hey, I'm just saying, like, if, I don't know. I'm just saying it wouldn't bother me. I don't care. I'm not gonna do nothing for you. I don't want to do for you. I don't care who you is, old, young, whatever. Like, so if somebody has something to say, like, it is what it is. Like, some stuff you really, it ain't like you be bothered about a lot of stuff, Miss Tasha. Not Miss Tasha, excuse me, Miss Keisha. So you gotta not curse on a little bit or something. But I wish I could have been here and heard y'all earlier. Like, Miss V gone right now, so what y'all talking about? Put me in the car.
Put me in the car. Period.
Yeah. I ain't know you was like you was. I already knew, Tasha was off the porch. I knew she jumped off the porch, but yeah, I didn't know you was like, yeah. Y'all got some miles over here.
A little
You
bit.
know,
I be talking my shit a little bit. And
a lot of it,
people either a lot of it and
a lot
do,
of it.
and people either love it or don't. Period. Cash. Happy Libra season. Good afternoon to the Libras and the Libras only. Yes, yes. Birthday tomorrow.